Hey everyone, Garnathan here. Been playing on this map for a long time. I think this is the last mission of the normal Age of Wonders 4 campaign. I went summoner build, so Astral, um, maxed out, made summoner armies, and just went all in with casting spells. And this was been like a hard fought um, win, and I should be winning through a magic victory. I mean, not magic victory, but whatever the Age of Astral is. It says I need to channel the Age of Astral to reach magic victory. So I get all these extra spell effects, right? And I think I should win next turn. But anyways, yep, I started in the middle here at Bashir, and I fought these angel orcs for so long up to my northwest. And once I was able to snowball their endless amounts of armies and just killing them left, right, and center, I was able to make headway through them and kill them. Luckily, my ally here to my west was just phenomenal in holding this and beating back the enemy here. And then my ally here in the south, he was about to fall many times, but luckily I was able to help him out with my lightning spells. And we're finally making headway here and going to be taking out the last guy here. I got incredible armies here, mostly summoners, as you can see. Let's see, then I had an ally here. They held out pretty well. I'm surprised they didn't die, but they did pretty well. And then I just took out these the enemy up here, and turning them into my vassals. And my ruler army is pretty strong. But yeah, I think I should win on the next turn. So let's see. See, my ally was completely uncontested, pretty much in the underground. I thought I was going to win. It's okay. We'll just do this. Alright, so maybe that's not how I win? Huh. Well, I guess we'll just do the military victory here. So this is the current standings. Overall, both military, expansion, a little bit low in magic, which is kind of funny. Economy is a little low. I kind of expected that, and diplomacy is a little low. So I just need to kill this last guy. Should be in 3 turns. Got the vassal here, and yeah, we could just bring these guys back, I suppose. Back to the capital. The Age of Astral, right? Spell victory. Well, maybe I have to cast it. Maybe I have to cast it. Oh, I see. I need to bound more. Gotcha. I don't have enough gold wonders to do that. That's okay. I'll win by military victory. Yeah, just in turn. And like for the longest time in this campaign, my allies were getting pummeled. Like they weren't being aggressive. They were purely on defense. I don't care for any of this. Y'all can just stay. I shouldn't need any of this. We could just go for the intern. That's a pretty strong army. But it shouldn't be enough. We'll transform these cat people. Doesn't really matter though. Next turn. So let's see. Can I do anything to... I don't think I have. Alright, next turn, let's go. And we'll do an auto replay. Of course, final fight. Gotta do the replay. So that happens because I defeat the ruler, so I get special power-ups. Okay. Let's do it.
Hey.
Actually, you know what? Let's go and like let's really hit him hard. Zap him once. Zap him twice. Oh, but let's zap him a third time to really get it going. Alright, let's make the attack. It's auto combat. And of course, we gotta watch my armies go at it. Lost one summoner, but let's watch the replay. So the AI is going to take over for my army. So I got Arcane Maelstrom. Each turn in combat, up to 3 random enemies become electrified. They sustain that damage. Get Cascading Power. Whenever I cast a spell in tactical combat, add a stack of Cascading Power to that combat. This is for him. Every 2 turns, all units not owned by the Shadrai have a 60% chance of becoming inflicted with burning. But I have so much status resistance. It's pretty strong. Let's watch it in action. Speed it up a little bit. So I think the AI is just making poor use of the spells. Like if it was me in control, I would have just zapped that army right there because they're all stacked up, the enemy army. And I would have done like all the heals, right? But I would have summoned, then astral bonded, and then chain it down. So the AI is not making the best use of this. There was one fight where the AI lost and had to do a manual intervention and completely obliterated the enemy. Summoner builds are very strong, especially against the AI. Damage, 25 damage, 30. And because we're applying all of these status debuffs, and I'm doing mostly magic damage in the form of electricity, lightning, as the fight goes on, it just becomes harder and harder for the enemy to win. Ooh! That's a lot of damage. They're all transforming into the, oh. All the bonding? They're bonding? Electrical damage. 47. Big cleave. So the AI here is kind of like doing this kind of the same build, kind of. Summons and lightning damage, but they kind of deviated, as you can tell, from the gilded like golems. Yep, he used a spell on my guy in the back. The problem, and the good thing about summons is like the AI will target your summons, but we don't care if they die or take damage. They are of no consequence. If anything, they are damaging meat shields. And he's not attacking my actual army. Lightning Storm, very strong. $50 electrical damage. just have too much. 60. Big damage. Only the ruler remains. Only the ruler remains. And my summons time runs out. And before this attack, I took out the Spelljammer too, so... Look at that, just debuffs. Oh, we got 440 gold and 600 research. Just from killing all those heroes. Rock was crushed. The entire mountains crumbled until Fangir succumbed to the might of the Shadrai. Silently, Fangir stands, a stalwart statue of grief, lamenting the fate of the Moonrock dwarves and the loss of their monuments on Grexilus. For even on a fractured world without a future, Fangir sought to shape stone and earth into new homes. Moved by this scene of sorrow, Lithil Nightweaver signals her allies to leave Fangir be. One needs no prison for a man ensnared in a maze of mourning. In time we shall return to make him our rightful prisoner. The World Vault Aftermath. Turiel Telerum the Covenant. This guy was he was a menace. Neither of them could withstand the might of the Shadrai. With Grexilus secured, Lithil Nightweaver beckons you to take out the Gilder Coil. It is time, Lady Vashj. Use the power of the Gilder Coil. Do what was forbidden. Lithil entices you with a lavish smile as if she needed to grant you an excuse for a sin of cosmic scale. Evidently, even the Shadrai are anxious about the moment to come. Stop. Do not move just yet, Turiel, who, like the Covenant Godir, has been rendered a powerless spectator, raises his voice. Listen to Turiel's words. Turiel's intervention. You think you know well the consequences of opening the World Vault, Lady Vashj, Turiel beckons. But look around you at whose words you trusted on this journey to oblivion. Turiel points his hand at all the present Shadrai, a self-proclaimed god pharaoh, burning whoever questions his ego, an obsessed siren, drowning her own children, a hoarder of wealth who sold his head and heart for power, and then this one. Turiel's eyes rest on Lithil. You don't even know her true name. Lithil steps forward, making a gesture as if she were introducing herself. You are right, Turiel. It is time Lady Vashj learned the truth. Let's wait for it to finish. The revelation of Sundren. Sundren! The name is gasped by the present Godir as Lithil magically shifts her appearance, revealing herself to be the Sundren of House Inyok. As can be witnessed here, she says slowly, things are often not as they foreseen. Releasing what was seen as harmful in ages past may be the solution to problems present. The Archons are losing their war, Turiel. Slowly but steadily, the shadows are creeping forward, unless some unexpected guests were to appear. Now it is Turiel whose voice reveals dismay. Then Dylan, you must be beyond desperate. Sundren turns to you. I'm sorry, but this is too important. Without warning, a summoned hand snatches the Gilder Coil from you, putting it in Sundren's hands. What? So she's going to open the World Vault. Opening Grexilus as Sundren holds up the Gilder Coil. The fragmented continents of Grexilus are set in motion. Like the cogwheels of a gargantuan engine, the earth shakes and buildings collapse until a giant hollow is formed. Glowing runes surrounding the hollow point you toward the center. Sundren descends to the crater and without hesitation activates the Gilder Coil. Brace yourself for the opening of the World Vault. Conquer Grexilus. Victory. Turn 156. You have defeated the custodians of Grexilus. After revealing her true identity, Litho uses the Grid Coil to open the world vault. Watch my journey. I wish we could, like, back out to see the full map here. But this might do here. Come with me and follow me on my journey. I'm in the middle here. Wait, this guy started off with 3 cities? 4 cities? No wonder he was so hard to beat. I knew something was wrong. He was just sending armies left, right, and center. Oh, but I actually lost one due to my ally in the north. I didn't even realize. See, you can see where I lost my city to this dude. Oh, so annoying. Luckily, I had a second city that was kind of protected by my ally. Yep, and then my ally took the city back. Here, I was just fighting for my life. Fully on the defensive here. See? It was rough. I couldn't really go anywhere. I had to consolidate. Constantly fight the angelic hordes of Turiel. But I slowly kept building, and building very slowly. And eventually, whenever he was caught off, like had his armies caught out in the open, I snagged him. My advantage was vision. I could see more than he could see. Here I went slightly on the offensive, but I still remained somewhat on the defensive here, on this region here. It was a battleground. But eventually I started to snowball. Once I was able to go on the offensive, that's when it really started to do well. Here I'm on the offensive, took a city, and this is where I start to really snowball. I consolidated enough armies for one to be on the offensive and one to be on the defensive. And I was really trying to help my ally over here in the southeast. This is where we're snowballing. I finally took him out. I could move my armies elsewhere. I turned my attention to the enemies to my east. And then all that remained was this guy. And like that, I was victorious. And my allies were victorious. Let's take a look. Diplomacy ranking was always low for me. Economy was always low. I was always on the back end. Yeah, my one ally, the orange guy, the orange player, oh, he was thriving. While I was holding back the hordes. Yeah, look at this. This guy just was left just to research.
The battle had been fierce, but at last, the Shaddai overwhelmed the Covenant and Turiel, guardian of Grexolis. Their victory, however, became tainted with confusion when Lithil Nightweaver revealed her true identity. And then, she broke the world vault. Grexolis burst open in a swirl of raw magic, an arcane tide surging through the astral sea. In the blink of an eye, entire worlds came to be anew, while a myriad of forgotten thoughts invaded the minds of the present Godir. As the turmoil slowly subsided, the Shaddai convened on the empty shell of Grexolis to reflect on their achievement. They had caught a glimpse of something great. A veil lifted on ancient times and its primal gods. Forgotten were all worries about the Archons and their distant war with the Shadow. For the realms of the altered cosmos glimmered like beacons of magic mystery, as if they were beckoning Magehaven's Godia to rise in this fourth age of wonders.
Oh. Lady Vosh has proven worthy to ascend. Oh, she has. Her conquest of the realm has given her a chance to ascend to your pantheon. We grant her ascendance. Of course, the leader will join your pantheon and potentially assist during future conquest. You already know. She's a custom ruler. I built her myself. Upon accepting, she will be moved into your pantheon and be removed from the custom rulers list. You can still play and encounter rulers from the pantheon, of course. Oh, okay. She's all about support abilities, like support. So this could be good. At the end of this unit's turn, roots assail adjacent enemies. I think this is only for her, right? Not for all the units. That won't be any good. She's a ritualist. She won't be in the front line. Seer. More range, more vision and sensing range, and 2 range on all abilities. It's kind of good. That's kind of good. Allows you to cast an additional spell each turn. A player can only use 1 overchannel effect each turn. That's also good. When damage adjacent enemy units. No. Summoner. Ooh. It's all about summoners. She's buffing in combat. Friendly magic origins. Units gain 10 hit points and deal 10% more damage. Does this... I don't know if this applies to summons in combat, though. I'm stuck between either Seer or Summoner. Let me see something real quick. Does Ascended Summoner affect... I don't know. Let's see. Let's see right here. Do active unit enchantments affect units you summon during battle? For example, if you have Empower Beast active, would your wives call units of buffed animals? These people are... One person said yes. People are saying yes. This might be the play. Summoner. Ooh. 9 Pantheon points. Let's get the rewards. Now there was one I was looking at. Mana Addicts. All units. want that. Let's get the blueprint for that. Some more summoner stuff, more ritualist druid staff. I like all the ritualist stuff. Get that stuff. Alright, I think that's it, right?
Choose your destination.
That's it. I beat the original campaign, and it was rough. Thank you guys for watching.